And I've also got to go ahead and file some official complaints with YouTube, because everybody remembers this bullhorn. And by the way, folks, there is a lot of other news and information coming up this evening, but I wanted to get into this first. Everybody remembers Tyranny Crusher 1. And this thing was slashed and broken by MSNBC trying to censor us in Denver. And that's one of the extras on the Obama deception. And so you could have watched that video, but it was on the Alex Jones channel that's now been deleted. And we had real bids up to over $30,000 on it, because we were literally just going to throw it away. And Mike Nelson here in the office said, you ought to auction that, because this is from the movie Scanner Darkly. Use my own bullhorn in that. This has been to just scores and scores of demonstrations.
New York City, 5th anniversary. I'm sure that's the one you used.
Yeah, I mean, just over and over again. But the point is that they put dozens and dozens of fake bids above $30,000.
Yeah.
And so they said, it doesn't matter if that's a real bid. They just went ahead and suspended it. And it was people with fake accounts, fake names, stolen credit cards. And then they were on major websites bragging about the crimes they committed. And they said, there's nothing you're going to do. And they've been bragging, sending us threatening emails going, look, we're filing fake complaints everywhere. We're going to get you shut off of everything. And then they always have military handles, and it's real funny to them. And, we're traitors, and they're big patriots as the entire republic's destroyed. Now, and I just love to come on tonight, Burmis, because, guys, pull up, we had it last week, pull up the numbers for YouTube again. I want to give those out on air again later in this half hour, because there's been a big chapter 2 to this. The Alex Jones channel started a year and a half ago by Dave, a fan channel. Had over 2,200 plus videos on it. It was getting over 1 million views a week total, if you counted up, the views. And that's just a number I came up with the videos of that week and the numbers, not counting all the others that just kept building and building, even the old videos. And they just banned it. Then other fan sites were created, and this time we have the emails from YouTube here. They are now just saying, we're banning these. We're not even claiming a copyright. We're just banning Alex Jones on YouTube. I mean, this is pretty big news, saying it doesn't matter to us. And then you even talked to one of the girls who was running the Infowarrior channel. They've shut that down today. In fact, pull up Burmis's on screen. This is what happens when you go to his blog, theinfowarrior.com. Go ahead and click on that video. And it says this video has been removed due to terms of use violation. And this is when the ne'er-do-well from West Virginia calls in, who would laugh 3 years ago when he'd call in and I'd tell him GM was probably going to go bankrupt. Oh, sure it is, idiot, That's the video that had already gone viral with 20-something thousand views last time I checked, of you talking to him. Gone. I mean, you're not allowed to have video of Burmis talking, ladies and gentlemen. Burmis is not his own likeness. This show, everything you're seeing here, the clouds behind me, none of that. You're not allowed to see this. I mean, this is really a big favor they're doing, because now they're just going through suspending everything, Alex Jones. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Hello, this is Steve Shank. You might not be able to spell Constitution, but you sure know how important it is. You might not be missing any shirts from your closet, but you have given the shirt off your back hundreds of times. You might not understand the thousands of laws that exist, but you do live by the 10 Commandments. You might not know who the bad guys are, or what you should be complaining about, but you do know what to be thankful for. You might not be looking for a government handout, but you do know how to lend a helping hand. eFoodsDirect.com. There might be a lot that you don't know, but you do know that you want to take care of your family. eFoodsDirect.com. You might not be able to own a farm, but you can have the food that came from one. eFoodsDirect.com, 800-409-5633. We're thankful for the chance to lend a hand with food for you and your family. On the web, eFoodsDirect.com, or call 800-409-5633.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well funded.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
We at Life Change Tea would like to set the record straight. Yes, there is a swine flu, but unfortunately the mass media is overstating and embellishing the facts. There are less than 300 deaths worldwide, and this is not a number for pandemic. Will Life Change Tea help you? Yes, but please realize fear causes panic. Remember, no fear. Get smart, get healthy, get the tea. You can order online at getthetea.com. That's getthetea.com. Or call us at 928-308-0408. Again, 928-308-0408. Get the facts, get prepared, get the tea.
All right, folks, we are here live. It is the Infowarrior. I'm getting out of here in T-minus 22 minutes so Jason can continue with the show, and he's got a guest coming up that's very informative and taking action against the globalist in the 10 o'clock hour. To make a long story short, we had 5-6 days of sustained massive hack attacks a few weeks ago. We've had MSNBC and other big publications attack us. CNN has attacked us just in the last few weeks because we said the swine flu was manufactured in a lab. Now that's all over mainstream news with top scientists. You can just YouTube or Google or search the term virologist says made in lab, and you'll have, you know, heads of virology departments in the UK saying it. And we got attacked there. Before that, I got attacked with that cop killer who it turned out was a Nazi and hated me and was always criticizing me everywhere. And the first people the Southern Poverty Law Center went after, Jason, was me. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, within hours of him killing the cops, they had his computer, handed it over to the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Pittsburgh Post-Gazette goes and files a copyright saying I'm not allowed to hold up the article. We call the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. They call me back and say, this is not us. We didn't file this. And YouTube says, basically, go to hell.
Yeah.
I mean, they said, we don't care if you have the people saying that this is a fake notice. We don't care. And but now they've taken to going around and suspending other accounts. There was the Infowarrior account run by a girl. What's her name?
Her name was Colleen, I believe. She's out in Texas. She's an activist, Ron Paul supporter.
Now, the point is we can upload our own videos, too, and I guess we're going to have to do that so then I have real standing to file.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm so
Well, the point is, I mean, look, YouTube's willing to go and take published authors and you know, Google, the parent company's the one doing it. They're taking all the published authors, even under copyright, and saying they own all books on Earth. So, I mean, they don't care about me suing them, but I may have to just because it's the right thing to do. You know, we're going to go ahead and I guess start a channel and upload it all and just see if they do that. But I mean, just finishing the data, Burmis, you want to rant about this because the Infowarrior was a channel that was mainly your videos, and you had millions of views just in the last few months.
Yeah, I mean, the video I posted today, I only posted it because it had over 6,000 views in a day. And I was like, wow, this is just up at 6,000. It's a minute and a half. It's just me talking. How could this possibly be copyright infringement?
Erased.
Yeah, gone. And I set up my own little MySpace for the show. And one of the things that's featured on my MySpace are the better interviews on YouTube, you know. Naomi,
all gone.
Patrice O'Neill, Bill Burr.
Not allowed to talk to them.
Yeah, not allowed to talk to them. I am so upset, Jones. I can't even tell you. And I had to sit there and listen to Douglas, Jason Douglas, who's a producer here at Infowars, be on the phone with YouTube and Google for over an hour and just they wouldn't tell him anything. Can I get a name of a supervisor? No, I don't have to provide you with.
Well, here's the other deal. We've been talking to YouTube. They admit that these aren't even real companies. It turns up Pittsburgh Post-Gazette didn't do it. Michael Reagan's saying he didn't do it. The company didn't do it, Radio America. It turns out none of this is real, and they just don't care. I mean, it can be a video